नमः सूर्याय चन्द्राय मङ्गलाय बुधाय च गुरु शुक्र शनिभ्यश्च राहवे केतवे नमः।
नमः सूर्याय चंद्राय मंगलाय च बुधाय च गुरु शुक्र शनिभ्यश्च राहवे केतवे नमः. I feel I am blessed to be sitting here with paintings of Navagrahas brought out extraordinarily well based on the science of astrology and astronomy by my very dear colleague H.N. Suresh at the Bharati Vidya Bhavan. Paintings which have come out here are very well based on the real, true, astronomically oriented astrology. I would like to say just one thing, that Suresh has taken pains to see to the roots and the causes of these 9 planets. A prediction seeker, perhaps he may not get anything here. It's not with that purpose he has painted. He has given the true picture of the 9 planets on which students interested in astrology could write their own thesis.
This painting is known as Navagraha Mandala. In this painting you will see Sun, Moon, Mars, and then the Rahu is known as the dragon's head, and the Shani, the Saturn, and Ketu, the dragon's tail, and Guru, who is known also as Jupiter, then Buddha, the Mercury, and of course Shukra, the Venus. This is the Navagraha in our concept. In this painting, you will also see the shapes of the grahas, which is very popular. For instance, Ketu is known by its flag-like creation all over the world. Similarly, the Buddha is the arrow-headed the shape, and it's also known for its green color. And the Mars, and its color is red, and again the color of the Ketu is red. Like that the story goes on. About 50 symbols have been incorporated in this painting. Here you will see the international symbols. This symbol is to denote the Saturn, and this symbol is known to use the dragon's head, and this is the symbol that is used for the Mars representation. This is for the Moon, this is for the Venus, and here this is for the Mercury, and when it comes to Jupiter, it's here. Like that you will see the international symbols, and we have used the stones for instance the pearl is known for the Moon, and also emerald, that is for the Mercury. The story again moves on like that. Then we have the Graha Yantras, it is known as. For example, this rectangular shape of a painting, here the numbers are there, and for instance number 5 denotes this the 5th Graha, and the total of this whatever the numbers that is here, vertically as well as horizontally, it is the same. And when it comes to the tattvas, each graha is governed by a certain tattva. For example, again for Guru, it's an Akasha. When it comes to the Surya, it is Agni. And when it comes to the Ketu, it's again Agni here. And for Saturn, it's a Vayu. Like that you will see number of the tattvas that has been incorporated in this picture. The arrows are here, which denotes the Buddha's symbol, and also the other symbolic representations of all grahas are seen in this picture. To make it more meaningful, we have added some 4 slokas which are very popular connected with Navagrahas, like Navasuryaya, Chandraya, Mangalaya, Budhaya cha, and also the Dhyana slokas and Shanti mantras connected with this picture. In this painting, you will notice that each grahas have been placed in their respective positions. For example, in that Dakshina, you will see Mangala. In the Uttara, you will see Guru. Then say Vayuvya, it's Ketu. Paschim, you will see the Shani, and also in Purva, the Shukra, and the central placement is for the Surya. And we have also incorporated this Bijaksharas mantras for each of the grahas, Ham, Him, Hum, like that it goes on. And even those with specific motives that are there to incorporate these Bija mantras are also seen in this painting. In short, as far as possible, all the relevant motifs, colors, combinations, compositions have all been stated in there. What is the special about this painting? In this painting, and for that matter, all the paintings in Navagraha series, you will see a broad eyes for each of the grahas. These are deliberately being created to focus the attention on the viewer and also to see the painting is taken the right perspective. And these eyes have been used with an inspiration of the folk materials that are available. And perhaps another important aspect in this series of exhibition is the usage of this Rangoli patterns in each of these paintings, particularly when the faces of the grahas are created. In olden days, in the villages, in front of the house, the people used to put rangolis to announce which day it belongs. There is a Monday, there is a specific rangoli. Tuesday, there is a specific rangoli. Like that, Vilapita, Shivapita, like that, so many drawings have been incorporated. And those drawings, Rangoli patterns, have also been a sort of inspiration for me to take up this project.